Today we're gonna make sweet potato fries baked in the oven. And of course you can make these on the stovetop, but it uses a lot more oil, it makes a lot more of a mess, and it's more hands-on. So I prefer to do them in the oven, and I'm gonna show you how. There's really only 3 steps with an optional 4th step that I'll talk about in a minute. So after you've washed your potatoes, the optional step is to peel them. I don't peel them because there's a lot of fiber and nutrients in the potato skins, and I think it gives it a great texture too for the fries. But if you like to peel them, peel them. When you're cutting sweet potatoes, remember not to cut them too thin because sweet potatoes burn more easily than regular potatoes as they have a higher sugar content. So now you have your potatoes all cut up, and you're gonna wanna add the oil. I don't measure it, but it's essentially 1 to 2 tablespoons worth of oil. It's good to have them pretty well coated because it'll help it avoid sticking, and the oil of course helps it get crispy. So then a big fat pinch of salt, probably another one because I did 2 big potatoes, and then some fresh ground pepper. And today I'm gonna use sumac because I just bought some and it's got this nice lemony flavor. You don't need to use sumac. I usually don't use sumac, but I think it'll be really good on there. So I'm putting some on there, and then also some garlic powder. And I think it's good to be generous with your seasoning on fries because when they bake, they just absorb some of that flavor, and it just all the better to have very highly seasoned fries. And tossing them with clean hands is the easiest way to toss them. Of course, you can mix them around with a spoon, you can close the lid on it and give it a shake. That doesn't quite mix them as well. So now we're gonna spread these potatoes out onto your baking sheet. I have it lined with parchment. That just makes life a lot easier when you go to get them out. It's okay if they're touching, but you definitely want them on in a single layer. And I like to give them as much breathing room as possible. And now into the oven. Perfectly cooked sweet potato fries. They're so good, so sweet and delicious.